The Whispering Woods. In the heart of the ancient forest, where the thick canopy blocked out most of the sunlight, there existed a path seldom traveled by the villagers of Eldritch. They called it the Whispering Woods, not for the sound of the wind through the leaves, but for the voices that murmured in the dead of night, voices that belonged to no living soul. Sarah, a curious and brave young woman from the village, had always been fascinated by the legends surrounding these woods. Despite the warnings from her elders, she decided to explore the forest to uncover its secrets. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the ground, Sarah stepped onto the path that led into the heart of the Whispering Woods. With each step, the darkness deepened and the air grew colder. Sarah pressed on, her lantern casting a small pool of light on the path ahead. That's when she heard it for the first time, a faint whisper, barely audible over the rustling leaves, calling her name. Sarah. The voice seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere, a ghostly echo that sent a shiver down her spine. Sarah quickened her pace, her heart pounding in her chest, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. Sarah. Come to us. Before she knew it, Sarah found herself standing before an ancient oak, its branches twisted into grotesque shapes, as if in agony. The whispers were louder here, a cacophony of voices begging for release, for salvation. Driven by a mixture of fear and compassion, Sarah reached out to touch the tree, and in an instant, the voices fell silent. A deep, unnatural darkness enveloped her, snuffing out the light from her lantern and plunging her into an abyss. When she awoke, Sarah found herself lying at the edge of the woods, the morning sun warming her face. She tried to stand but found her body weak, her energy drained. With effort, she made her way back to the village, only to discover that decades had passed in the night she spent in the Whispering Woods. The village of Eldritch was no more, replaced by a modern town she did not recognize, her family and friends long gone. Sarah had become a ghost out of time, a living reminder of the price of curiosity. The Whispering Woods still stand, untouched by time, their secrets guarded by the voices of the past. And on quiet nights, when the wind is just right, you can still hear them whispering. Sarah. Come back to us.